morning.
Oh, good morning.
If this is in your way,
Yeah, let's go ahead and tell
you
you.
want to move it over a little bit. I can move my mat over. Alright. So hello everybody. Everybody who's online. Nice to see you. Just connecting in. Good, let's step up onto our balls. Then you'll place your towel in front of you. Just taking a nice breath. So the balls go in the back.
The ball is gonna raise its own.
I think we all just need to give a little bit of a surprise this morning. Dad passed away, so let's hold her very close in our hearts. And wishing all that family prayers and thoughts. I always take these times as a chance to be so thankful for all the people in our lives that enrich it, make our lives make us who we are. But let's bring those arms up, stretch up, and elbows out to the sides, chin to the chest, massage your thyroid, give it a nice big squeeze, wake it up. And then press the elbows back and a nice big stretch to the front of the chest. Good. Inhale, pull it back. And exhale. All of this beginning work with the arms is opening and priming the lungs, getting them nice and ready for the cardio series that we do. Inhale, pull it back. Instructor who would say this is priming our pump, getting all of those valves working, the heart starting to beat, our engine warmed up. Inhale and exhale. And lengthen the arms out. Reach out those fingers and wiggle them around and roll the wrists and feel those connections all the way through to the shoulders. Good, bring them up, palms together and bring them straight down to the hips. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. 2 more. Last one. Put the arms, stretch it down, and bring the hands down. Roll those shoulders. Good. Alright, taking that ball to the pinky toe. Again, we're working out the feet. Arms come up. Some of the importance of working out the feet as we grow. So, yeah. All sorts of easier. As we grow older, our nervous system loses its connections unless they are stimulated on a regular basis. When we coddle our feet with our socks and our shoes, the connections that it has with the earth, the feeling of the ground, the feeling of different rocks or dirt or heat or cold, that loss of that stimulus actually causes our central nervous system to pull away and those sensitivities be lost in our feet unless we work to maintain those connections, to build and regain those connections. Roll it all the way down And wiggle those hips back and forward and back and forth. Hands on the shins, chin to the chest. So this exercise is so nice for maintaining those connections. It's really good for you to become really aware and mindful of how the ball feels, maybe the little ridges, what the texture is, whether it's cold or warm. Good. Just being aware changes and manages and creates those CNS connections. Arms come up, heel down, beautiful. Stretch that body forward and pulse. Roll all the way down. Let that head hang to the floor. Wiggle those hips back and forth and back and forth. Hands on the shins, chin to the chest. Seat the shoulders and roll the spine up one vertebra at a time. Arms come up. Nice big stretch. Hands come down and roll it out. Again, connecting down to the floor. Your body's extending and lengthening, stretching up towards the heavens. You feel your hips raising up off of the legs, the belly raising up off of the hips, the ribs stretching and reaching up, the shoulders lengthening. Good, that neck increasing in size. Good. Now roll it out. Find any sore spots, open up those feet, step on the ball, give yourself nice big kisses. And remembering that breath, inhale and exhale. Good, hands come down to the ribs. Switch over to the other side. Bring that ball to that pinky toe. Again, prepare the body. Lengthen down through the foot. Lift and stretch. Arms come up. Seat the shoulder. Pull the hands down to the ribs. Inhale, press it up. Exhale, bend it back. Reaching through, just being nice and engaged, stable through the hips, the belly is lengthening. Think of a little goal to have, whether it's connecting with that foot, whether it's reaching and engaging the core, whether it's keeping the heart center lifted towards the heavens. Bring the ball to that center of the toe. Keep that goal in mind. Just be aware of it. Good. See the shoulders stretch and lengthen that body, extending the tailbone out towards the windows as your head is stretching to the opposite side. Good. 2 more breaths. Press out. Roll all the way down. Lengthen that spine down to the floor and then take that little inventory and feel how much more amazing your body already is feeling. Wiggling those hips, place the hands on the shins, chin to the chest. Massage that thyroid and roll the spine all the way up. The arms come up, nice big stretch. Hands roll down to the ribs. Again, breathing out through the base of the ribs. And then exhale back. How's that ball feeling in this foot? Do you have little sensitivities? Are you losing your ball there? Again, grounding in. This is a beautiful balance exercise. Lengthening and extending through the leg. The hip is nice and centered. The belly lifting. The chest lifting. The shoulders seating. The neck stretching. Good. Bring it to that big toe. Place that heel down. Nice big stretch. Arms come up. Seat the shoulder. Reach the body long and pulse. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. 2 more. Just opening up and stretching and lengthening those hamstrings. Good. Roll all the way down. And then again, take note. Is that head just a little deeper? Are you closer to the ground? Is the head feeling heavier so that the body is opening. Place the hands on the shins, chin to the chest. Seat the shoulders. Roll that spine up one vertebra at a time. Keep that chin at the chest to really stimulate that thyroid. Arms come up. Hands come down. And roll it out. Good, dig it in. Find any sore spots. Open up those feet, and again, just find that awareness. Remember how that ball feels. Tap into that. Just always waking up those nerves, keeping those sensitivity in those areas. Good, kick those balls to the side, but keep them close. We're going to roll up the thighs a little bit. Arms are going to come up. Seat the shoulders down. Reach that body forward. Roll it all the way down. Place the towel on the shins, chin to the chest, and roll that spine up. Beautiful stretch. Good. We're going to start with some cardio. So seating the shoulders, pulling in and up through the belly. We're going to lift the arms, pull the shoulders down into their seated position, and then we're going to walk the legs and the arms. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, press. Inhale, exhale. Seat those shoulders, keep the towel nice and taut. The elbows should be completely straight. Right. Keeping the elbows completely straight, you maintain that correct connection with the shoulder. You activate all of the scapular connections through the shoulder blade and around the joint of the shoulder, that glenohumeral joint. Just getting that heartbeat started. Now out to the side and side. Good. Side. Warming up the hips. Side. 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 3, 2, and 1. Good. Placing those feet in a nice grand plie. We're going to bring the arms down and come to center and down and side and down. Really stretching out the calves here. Toes should be pointed out to the corners of the room. Good. And that helps you get that nice calf stretch. Two more sets. Last set. Reach it up. Toes come out a little further. Good. Bend into your grand plie. Bring the arms into center. Good working rotation. We're going to roll to the right and then to center. Roll to the left. Pull that shoulder blade back. Beautiful. Reach. The hips stay completely straight, facing the wall. That's one thing I love about this position with our hips. It really forces the upper body to work without relying on the movement of the hips. Good. You are lengthening through those torsos and squeezing those shoulders back. Arms are nice and long. Two more. Good. Lift up. Give your arms a nice big break. Bend down into the knees, keeping the arms. Now pull the shoulders down. Beautiful. Reach it back. And then to center. Keep the arms straight. And to center. Yeah, beautiful. And when we reach, careful not to flare through the chest. Keep that neck nice and long. The body is elongating. Those knees are pointing out to the side, and you're getting a nice stability burn through the calves. Shh. 2. Shh. Opening up that chest. Pulse it back. Another beautiful thing about this exercise here, and any of the shoulder work that we do with the towel, is it cleanses the lymph nodes that are around the chest area. We have hundreds of lymph nodes that are all through the neck and upper chest. And these exercises use the muscles to actually stimulate the lymphatic system, and it's so good for lymphatic drainage. Good, stretch it back. Give yourself a nice big stretch. Reach it all the way back if you can. Bend the elbows if you need to, and bring it down to your hips. Lengthen up, roll the elbows and shoulders, and then reach it back as far as you can, bending down. Inhale forward, exhale, reach. Inhale, squeeze those booties. Exhale, reach. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, reach. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, reach. Beautiful. Roll the arms, so roll them in and roll the shoulders. So yeah, pull those hands towards you and around, and then back. Good. Towards you and around. Beautiful. And back. Down and back. Shh. Sorry. Yeah. Shh. 2. Shh. You got it. At 1. Bring it up. Bend those arms. Reach it all the way up. Bring it around into the center. We're going to pulse, working the arms and the feet. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Lift the right foot and then to center. Beautiful. Left. Really connect in with that breathing. It's so important to maintain that consistent breath. What that breath does is it feeds your body, it stimulates your metabolism, it increases your heart rate to that burning zone, which we all want to be in. 2 more. That's it. Press it down, lift it up. Good, bend it back down, elbows seated, pull the elbows straight back, and then press and lengthen through. Inhale back, exhale, elbows up. It's like you're working the hands and elbows on a tabletop. Inhale, pull it back. Shh. Shh. 3. Shh. Towel tie, elbows up. Shh. And last one, reach it out, lift, give ourselves a nice big stretch. Now down behind the neck and lift. Down behind the neck and lift. Those knees are going out to the sides and lift. Inhale, exhale, chin to the chest. Keep massaging and awakening that thyroid. Shh. 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 3, 2, 1. Reach it up. Bring the body forward. Bend through those knees slightly. Bring the arms straight down. Good. You're at tabletop here. Elbows are going to go straight up. And exhale down. Inhale straight up. Exhale down. Extend through that tailbone. Have a nice cow position. The belly is falling towards the floor. Keeping it active. Seat those shoulders back against the spine to really support the spine. 4 more. Shh. You should be feeling nice and warm. Using that breath. 2 more. Shh. Last one. Hold. Elbows up, straight up. Pulse it up. Shh. Shh. Remember, we excrete up to 80% of our fat through our breath. Again, that's why Cardio is so important to any type of healthy exercise. 2 more. Back is nice and long. Reach those elbows straight back. 2, 3, working your stability muscles, stabilizing through the shoulder, stabilizing through the hips, stabilizing through the knees, pressing down and stabilizing through those ankles. Roll the body down and roll all the way up. Good, arms come up, stretch it back into an upper extension. And exhale, bring it forward. Hands at the knee or the hips and roll the knees in, feet into the center. Good. We're going to end again with a nice little cardio series. Arms come up, inhale down, exhale. Two more sets. Last set. Good. Bring it down. Roll. Really nice. Come to the end of the mat. Get those tennis balls in your hands if you like. We're going to take a nice big breath. Yeah, hands come down. We're going to roll the body down and pulse for 2. Nice big arch through the back. You are working the belly here, the back line and the front line, posterior and anterior chains. Then place the tennis balls down on the mat. And you're going to walk it out into downward dog. Good. Bend those knees. And then bring, yeah, perfect. And then bring those thighs right on top of the knees, or of the balls. And then you're gonna roll it out and bring it back. Did you notice the difference, Janet, after doing this?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it amazing?
It is.
It really works out all of those tensions and helps with any lower back discomfort. It's such a beautiful opener. 2 more. Inhale, press it down. Exhale. Inhale, press it down. Exhale. My balls are rolling all over the place today. We're managing this very well. Good. 2 more. Exhale. And last one. Good. Bend those knees. Nice plank. It's kind of a funny way to do a plank, but now we're double duty there. Take a nice big breath, come into your push-up position. Now you have a choice. You can either be in a tabletop position, you can be in an elongated position through the hips with the knees on the ground, or you can do the extended plank position. The key is here, seating the shoulders, keeping a nice flat back, neck is nice and tall, and bending those elbows straight back towards the ribs. Count it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And those knees lengthen all the way back. Give yourself a nice big stretch through the lower back. Then we're going to come up into downward dog, and we're going to do a beautiful flow series here. Lengthen up into downward dog. Good. You're going to come down into plank, roll into a nice upper extension. You can do this in your knees too if you need to as well. And then roll it back up. Now this time, deep contraction and roll forward and then come down into that deep stretch. Chin to the chest, deep contraction, roll it up, and then stretch it back. Roll the hips, tilt the hips, come into a big arch, and then come into your cow position. Beautiful, Jackie, that looks super. Janet, that looks so good. Either Jackie, and again. Good. Inhale, reach. Seat those shoulders. Roll and extend. Lengthen through. Inhale and exhale and release. Last one, deep contraction. Seat the shoulders. Roll the body through and bring it up. Now bend those knees. I'm going to have you take that left leg out to the side. Good. All right. Right arm is going to reach, or I'm sorry, left arm is going to reach, and you're going to reach up. And then we're going to roll it straight through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, roll it straight through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, roll it straight through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale and reach. Exhale. Inhale. 2 and 1. Hold it up and pulse. Now you want to squeeze through the glutes, pull in up through the belly, elongate through that spine, and reach that elbow straight back. Not the hand, but that elbow. And really work the shoulder complex. So Janet, see how I'm moving my shoulders? Yeah, so we press that lower shoulder forward and reach it all the way forward and stretch as far as you can go. Wow. It's different, isn't it? Yeah, it's different. And then bring it all the way down. Bring that knee in. Exhale and lengthen straight up. And then bring it into the chest. Lengthen straight up. And exhale into the chest. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hold it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hold it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hold it in. 2 more. Reach it all the way out. Hold. 2. Now stabilize through the hips. Pull the hips down to center so the hips are parallel to the floor. And we're going to flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. 2 more. Flex and point. Last one. Flex and point. Bring that knee down. Lengthen that right leg out. Bring it all the way out to the side. Beautiful stretch. Now seat those shoulders down. Good. Inhale, reach that right arm up. And exhale, roll through. Inhale, exhale, roll. Inhale, reach. Exhale, roll. Each time deepening down through the stretch through the legs. So try and press those toes even deeper into the side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, roll. Inhale, reach. Exhale, roll. 2 and 1. Hold it up. Pulse it back. Now again, next that shoulder press. You're working the whole range of the torso here. This is an awesome move if you're a golfer or a tennis player, or even if you're just gardening. This is so good. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. 2 more. Last set. Stretch it back and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring it down. Good. Bring that leg straight out behind you. Inhale, reach. Exhale into center. Inhale, reach. Exhale into center. Inhale, reach. Exhale into center. Inhale, reach. You should feel this through the lower back. It's a beautiful lower back stretch as well as an ab workout. Nice. And pull it in. Press reach, lengthen out and hold. 2, 3, working all your balance and stability muscles. Now we're gonna flex and point. Good, bring those hips down and yes, that's perfect. Really want them to be exactly parallel to the floor. Flex and point. Flex and point. 2 more. Flex and point. Last one. Flex and point. Bring those knees. Lengthen those toes underneath. And reach up those hips to the heavens. Walk the hands straight back. Left, right, left, right. Hands on the shins, chin to the chest. Seat the shoulders. Roll that spine up. Beautiful. Arms come up. Stretch to the right. And to the left. And then to the left. And lift it up. Roll those wrists all the way down to the hips. Press the hands into the thighs to connect with those abs and roll or slide those hands down, pressing the hands all the way down. This is a full body massage. Every organ is getting a little bit of love. Pulse it down. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Press the hands down and we're gonna walk it out. Right, left, right, left. Now reaching out, get a nice big stretch and the deep contraction, roll all the way into your plank. Bend the knees. Good, and come down onto those elbows. Seat the shoulders. Now you have a choice of how you modify your plank. You can lengthen out like me. And we're gonna walk the feet to the right and to the left. Good, right comes in and down. Left and center. Out and center. Out and center. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. 4 more. 3. Our last set. Bend those knees. Bring yourself up into your push-up position. Decide which modification you would like to use. Place the hands on the ground, fingers nice and wide. So stretch those fingers all the way out. Good. Hands right underneath the shoulders. Nice. And count it down. Elbows to the ribs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. See those shoulders, neck is nice and long. So lift that head. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend those knees. Stretch the body all the way back. Give yourself a nice big breath. Bring the body forward. Roll down and lift the hips. Good. Yeah, so we're gonna work hip lift. Your knees and ankles are kind of in a nice Z pattern here, or V pattern. Arm is gonna come up and we're gonna do a beautiful lift and stretch. And then exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. You're opening up the chest. We are working the abs and the obliques here. You're working your shoulder stability complex and stability through the hips. The knees and ankles are supporting, so you're working that range of motion through your knees. Opening up and stretching all of those muscles that connect through the lower spine and down to the top of the legs. Good. Seating the shoulders, lift the chest. Keep that heart nice and open. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Last one. Lift and pulse the hips. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. going to get that beautiful arch through the hips and the waist, working. This is a beautiful exercise for really working that adipose tissue that surrounds the belly, getting rid of those little tires that we get as we get older. 2 more. Last one. Reach it up and hold. Oh, gosh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Good job. Bring that arm over and across. Reach out through. We're going to bring our body around. We're going to work that back leg. Good. Keeping it the knee back. We're going to reach and lower. Reach and lower. Reach and lower. Reach and lower. Two more. Last one. Pulse it up. Stretch and open up through that core. Lift to the chest. See those shoulders. Lengthen through that front spine. Find the length in your body here. Length and the strength. Good. 2 more. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Last one. That's so good. Good. Lengthen that leg out. Flex and point and flex and point. Good. Bend those knees. Bring them into the center and open up into saw. Give yourself a nice big stretch here. Arms come up. Inhale, reach longer, longest. Inhale. So Janet, bring your feet closer together so you can get those arms outside the foot. Yes, reach longer, longest. Inhale, exhale, beautiful. Reach longer, longest. Inhale, exhale. Really nice. Reach, 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 and up, and reach, reach, reach. 2 more. Over, and reach, 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 and up, and reach, 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 and up, and reach, 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 and open up. Bend those knees. Come around to the other side. Taking a nice big breath. Again, your goals here are range of motion, strength and stability to the hips, working all of the waist. Good, that arm comes up. Bring it up. Again, over time, your goal will be to get that hand closer and closer. Yeah, inhale, exhale. Nice, inhale, reach, beautiful. See how you have a little bit more range of motion? Inhale, reach, exhale, dear. Inhale, reach, exhale, dear. Inhale, reach. These exercises are so encouraging to the health of our lungs. They open up the rib cage and they keep those fascial intercostal connections all through the ribs, limber and healthy. Inhale, reach, exhale. I love that every moving Pilates has a purpose. Good. Inhale, reach and hold. Bring it up, pulse. Lift, lift. Reach that hip up. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. 4 more. Dig into that breath. If it gets challenging, we can do it. 2 more. Last set. reach it long, bring it down. Good job, really good job. Roll that torso forward, lengthening and extending through the top of the head. The shoulders are seated. Lift the back leg and lower. Lift and lower. Beautiful. Lift and lower. 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 Two more. Set. Pulse it up. One more, lift up through the chest, keep those hearts nice and open, lengthen through the top of the head, pull in through the belly. Two more. Last, set. Lengthen that leg long, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, and flex and point. We're gonna bring ourselves right around and into plank. We're going to come up into that upper dog. Give yourself a nice big stretch. And roll deep contraction into your plank position. Bend those knees and come down onto your elbows. Good. Inhale, lengthen all the way out. We're going to slump and lift. Rise and roll. Rise and slump. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale. Tuck the tailbone just slightly. Pull in through the belly. Keep those shoulders nice and seated. Reach and roll. Reach and roll. Two more. Reach and roll. Last one. Reach and roll. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend those knees. Stretch and open them. Take a nice big breath. Good. Come up into your push-up position. Whether it's knees, tabletop, or extended. Get those hands right underneath. Fingers nice and wide. Extend and lengthen through the body. Count it down for 4. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Remember those hands or those elbows need to come straight back to the ribs. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, exhale. 2 more. That's it. And those knees, reach it all the way back. Give yourself a nice big hug. Good. Bring the hips around and roll all the way back. Good. All right. Working teaser. Hands are going to come up into a 45-degree angle. Lengthen through that right leg. Lengthen through the left. Flex and point. Ooh, my legs are shaking. Good workout today, everybody. And point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. 2 more. Flex and point. Last one. Flex and point. Bend those knees. Bring yourself down. Take a nice big breath. We're going to move into pelvic press. Beautiful. Roll down to-up. That's awesome. Bring your heels to your hips. Hands on the floor. Roll the hips up and exhale, extend. Roll the hips up. Exhale, extend. Roll the hips. Exhale, extend. Then roll the hips and lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Then lift up to the ribs. Lift the Then lift all the way up to the sternum. Beautiful stretch here through the hips. You are opening up all of those hip flexors. We're going to walk the feet. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Reach and lower. 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 Two more. Reach and lower. Last one. Reach and lower. Now reaching up. Lengthen. Bend and down. Reach. Lengthen. Bend and down. Hips up. Seat those shoulders. Pull it in through the belly. Lift the knee. Reach the toe. Pull it down. Lift the knee. Lengthen. Down and down. Two more. Lift. Lengthen. Down and down. Last one. Lift. Lengthen. Down and down. Arms are going to come up. Seat the shoulders. Roll the sternum down. Roll the ribcage down. Roll the lower back. And then extend and lengthen. Take the hands down. Come up into your upper contraction. Bring the knees up into the 100 position. I almost didn't remember that. Pulse it down. Lift it up. Flex. Point. Flex. Deepen your upper contraction. Stand it. Thank you for breathing, keeping me on track. Lower it down. Flex or point. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Lower it down. Point. Flex. Point. Deepen that upper contraction. Maintain that connection through the abs. Pull that belly straight down. Lower it down. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Lowest point is a 45-degree angle. No lower than that. Flex. Point. Deepen that contraction. Pull that belly flat against the spine. Really support those shoulders and hips. Good. Lift it up. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Lift those arms. Big breath. Lower the legs. Woo! Now, the most wonderful part of the class. Just getting to relish in all of that energy that is pulsing through your veins and your arteries. Deepen your breath to cleanse every muscle of that lactic acid and just use this space to heal and support, strengthen and lengthen, lift and realign. Inhale and exhale. Relax the feet. Let the ankles sink down into the mat.